In Madagascar, more than half of the population is under 18. In the capital, kids are everywhere, many of them school dropouts living on the streets. Marie-Cécile, a French expatriate, helps hundreds of them. Her association offers these children an education.
Here is one of our classes. Led by Tove, one of our educators.
Since the coup in 2009, the economic crisis has driven 600,000 children out of school. Many parents can't afford the cost anymore, and public schools are overwhelmed.
We normally have 5 to 10 pupils per class. In state schools, it's 50 to 60 pupils.
This class is rehearsing Christmas carols, while other kids work on their juggling skills outside. These activities offer an escape from daily life.
After 4.5, nearly 5 years of political crisis, it has become almost normal to see street kids who don't eat more than a meal a day.
Here amid the green outskirts of Antananarivo, many companies have set up shop. This factory produces handmade raffia baskets and employs around 160 Malagasy staff. However, the boss, Jean-Marie, is French.
Most of the employees here have permanent contracts. It's the case for 90 to 95% of them.
This woman has been working here for 12 years. She remembers a time when foreign companies weren't afraid of investing in Madagascar.
The man who will be elected should help the country regain the trust of the international community, and the money will start flowing in from abroad again.
Jean-Marie has been living in Madagascar since the end of the 90s. After 2 violent regime changes, he hopes this presidential election will mark the beginning of a new era.
In 2002, we were on the brink of civil war. And that's a situation I wouldn't like to live through again this year. That's the first thing. And now we're ending 5 years of crisis that weaken the country and businesses here. So this time I think it's really time to turn the page, to see the country's future in a more positive and optimistic way.
Back to the city center.
So that's our bookshop. Sorry, I have to go back up for a meeting with a radio station.
Michael Landrieu is a publisher. He also runs a monthly cultural magazine.
Here are copies of the books we've published since the beginning of our no-comment editions. And behind me, you have all the magazines published in 4 years.
The company gives pride of place to Malagasy culture, even though it's run by a French expatriate. Michael knows it makes some people uncomfortable.
There is indeed a risk of appearing as a neo-colonialist, someone who knows better than others. Even more so because culture is involved. Culture belongs to the country, to the Malagasy people. But I'm not here to give lessons to anyone. Our team is 99% Malagasy. It's a Malagasy magazine, a Malagasy publishing company, and it focuses only on Malagasy people.
But this journalist thinks that our fellow citizens should be leading the way.
Michael took this initiative because he knew the potential of the Malagasy people. But I do think it's a pity it's always foreigners who take new initiatives. That said, I hope it will pave the way for other people, Malagasy people, to do the same.
Madagascar is on the brink of having a new president, and all voters here hope he will at last give the country the future it deserves after years of deepening crisis.